Hey spooky people, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you part 2 of my Halloween home series. In this video, I will be taking you through the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, and the upstairs landing. If you did not see part 1, I took you through the entryway where I have this cool apothecary scary vibe going on. I will link that below, and I'll also have some clips in this video so you can see if you're interested in checking that out. In part 3, I am planning to share the exterior of our home and what we do out there, and then just do a quick run through to music of the final product of the interior of the home. After that, I am going to move into a mini living room makeover. We have a new couch coming in that I am very excited about, and I talk about it in this video. And then after that, we're going to move into Christmas, and I am very excited about that. And I did have a question for you guys. Are you more interested in the decorate with me style videos or just the final home tour? Please comment below and let me know what you think as I'm planning my Christmas series. Also, if you are new here, I am Kaitlyn Hunter, and I love to do all things decorating, both seasonal and year round, as well as I love to share home renovations that we do on my channel. My husband and I invest in real estate, as well as any other creative projects that come up along the way, including party making. So I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I am new to YouTube, and I really want to see my channel grow this year. Also, if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you would like to, please introduce yourself in the comments below. I would love to get to know you. Also, to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. If you aren't already, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram at mrskaitlynhunter. I do post more to my stories there daily and my feed, and you can get to know me better, as well as I can get to know you. That is all, guys. I hope you enjoy this tour, and happy Halloween. Here on the center of the island, it's a pretty simple moment, but it's still fun. It's a metal jack-o'-lantern, and he looks like Jack Skellington, and he's pretty creepy at night with his light on. I'll pop a picture up here. I kept it simple on the island because as we get closer to Halloween, we'll be doing some cookies and decorating them with some family and friends, and we like to display those here, as well as other Halloween treats, of course. So I have the cake stand ready to go for when we're ready to pop those in, but I went ahead and just put a candle and some pumpkins inside to add to the festive feeling right now. So it's pretty simple. And then I just have another one of those skull soaps here, the hand soaps. I had one in my half bath if you saw part 1. So pretty simple moment here on the island, but fun. So over here on the side of our fridge, we painted it with chalkboard paint a while back, and I thought it'd be funny for Halloween to put eat if you dare, like enter if you dare. And I just freehanded this. I am not an artist, but I think it looks cute, and my kids get a kick out of it, and that's all that really matters. So on top of the fridge, we have this cauldron with some eucalyptus in it and some spider webs and these witch's legs popping out like she just crash landed into the cauldron. And it's a cute moment. Fun and silly. So then over here, I talked about in my last video, I had kind of a popular TikTok. And this is it. It's just a decal from Walmart. And it's under $5. And it comes with like 3 skeletons and some of these bats. And I decided to try this here. I always want to put like a wreath up here, but it just doesn't quite work out because then the cabinet's not functional. And then I put 2 small wreaths on each door, and it just looks silly to me. So here I decided to place the large skull over both of the cabinet doors. And then once I got it placed where I wanted to, I took a knife and just cut down the center. And it's a functional cabinet, and it's doing well. It's a little bubbly, but it doesn't really bother me. And it's not a flat surface, so it's not going to be perfect, but it looks cool, and I'm going to be sad to take this down. Like, I really like how this pops off of our subway tile down here. So it's just fun. Let me know what you think below. So this is what we use for our dining room. Our formal dining room has a pool table in it, so this is what works for our family. And it's just a breakfast room that's right off of the kitchen. I have the lights off right now because every time I try to shoot this area, it just comes out way overexposed. So I'm trying to limit the amount of light And I think it's mainly because the chandelier, the light bulbs are exposed. So I'm going to take you through this. I have a light on my camera to help with the details. This is a Hocus Pocus theme. I mentioned in part 1 that I did a Hocus Pocus theme on my entryway last year, and I'll pop a picture here. First off, we have a guest chilling out here. She's waiting for me to finish up this video so we can hang out. She's enjoying a glass of wine, having a good old time, so I'm sure she doesn't mind waiting for me. I'll point out up top first, we have Mr. Binks too. He's waiting for us to get to eat so he can get some scraps. This is just a cat from Walmart that I added the tag to, and he's fun. We love Binks. So then up top, we have these witches' hats floating magically. I have been wanting to do this for a while, but I want to do it on our front porch. It's just too windy here, though. So this was a good compromise for me, especially that I was doing a witch theme in the dining room. So on the chandelier, we have some cobwebs and some spiders. And then coming down, we have this spooky house in the middle. And it's got this sign on it that says Sanderson Bed and Breakfast, Children Slay Free. And then these black bottle brush trees are from Pier 1 back when they were brick and mortar a couple years ago. And the table runner itself is just this black netting. And then this beautiful beaded black table runner that I got at Home Goods a while back. And then this felt spider web runner. So I layered in some skulls and some roses throughout and some spiders. And then I have these 2 vases with, it's kind of like white pampas grass in it. And they remind me of like the end of a witch's broomstick. And so I thought that was fun. I needed more white on the table to balance out all the dark. So then I have this Black Flame Candle Company candle. It's just a white candle, and I made that label and Mod Podged it on there. And then over here, I just have this crescent moon pumpkin. So that's this little tablescape. And around the back, on the back side of the house, I just have this. You saw it in part 1. I ended up moving it over here. This Sarah song, Come Little Children, I'll Take Thee Away. And this is another DIY I did last year. So I have the table set for 2 right now, and it's a pretty simple setting. I just have this skull and crossbones placemat, a black plate, black napkin, and then I have these. You'll recognize this from part 1 where I did those demon claws. I bought 5 of these skeleton hands from the Dollar Tree, and I did 2 of those demon hand DIYs. And then the other ones I just sprayed silver, and I thought they looked cool just placed on the plate like this. So over here in the back, we have this fun moment. This is a bird cage, and it's from Hobby Lobby, and I've had it for a while, and I thought this would be funny to do, put a skeleton in it with some spider webs and some chains. And it kind of reminds me of that moment in the movie when Ice and Jay were captured by the sisters, and then they were hanging it from the ceiling in their house with another, I think there was another cage with a skeleton too. So I thought this was a funny nod to that. And then below that is a tiered tray, and I don't typically do tiered trays, but this is from our wedding. We use this to put our thank you gifts in, and it's actually baskets, but I ended up turning them upside down so I could use them as a flat surface and not have this whole mouth blocking everything. So I put the potion bottles on here, and they have all the ingredients from the sisters' spell in the movie. And then I added in these creepy baby doll heads because I thought that was pretty funny, because the Sanderson sisters sucked the lives out of children. And then there's a portrait of Billy and just some witchy keys that I thought fit in right there. It's a tiered tray moment. I don't typically do these, but I think this works here. And I might do one for Christmas now that I've flipped these upside down. I kind of like it. So I have these little branchy branches that I got at Home Depot, and I just stuck them on the side. They're actually zip tied to this little stand here. I didn't have a vase tall enough and 2 of them that matched. So down here, last year I said I DIY'd some stuff from the movie. I just searched up this on YouTube, how to make the book from Hocus Pocus DIY, and this is what came up. But I ended up making mine more gray, obviously, to fit the aesthetic of my home. I really like how the back turned out. It looks a lot like a zombie's skin. And so then I just have a little skeleton head and a spider there hanging out with book. So that's this little moment in the corner, and I really like it. It's fun. Our kids think this is hilarious. And then I have all these crows just going up around, which works out great. And then I have a little crow hanging out here on this candle holder. And then I also have this wreath hanging up here, and it just has, this is another thing I made last year. I saw something like this online, and then I just got a silver pin out, and I had this board already, and I made this. It's the Sanderson Museum of Witchcraft. Sorry. So that's our dining room, and I really struggled with how I was going to show you guys this because of the lighting situation. And also in this room, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next in here. This table is usually long ways here, but I did it like this for this video because of the way I put the hats up. But I'm trying to decide if I'm going to leave it like this or if I want to put drapes up in here or paint out this room just to be a darker shade, just something different to give it more drama. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. So now I'm going to show you the living room, and I'm excited because I told you guys we're getting a new couch. So this is the couch we currently have, and I can't wait to share our new couch on this channel. And you can see what I was talking about over there, how it looks just so overexposed because of that chandelier. So first off, let me show you the lamp in here, Halloween-y stuff. I'm gonna tell you your future. This is I put a light in there. This is just a lamp, and it looks like a crystal ball. So, you know, fun moments, random. So then here I just have these cool pillows. They're the Blingy Skull one is from Tuesday Morning this year. And then these mermaid pillows I've had forever. And I like to have them out here for Halloween. And I cannot wait to style the new couch. I typically don't have many pillows on my couch, but I think this new couch, I'm just going to go for it with pillows. So I just have this little blingy one in the middle. And then over here, we have another set of what I just showed you on the other side. So yeah, I want to point out my daughter's playpen is currently in here. And I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing once we get the new couch in, and plus we have to consider that we're about to put the Christmas tree in here too, so she needs a place to play though, so we'll figure that out. So then here in the center of the coffee table, I usually do something very dramatic here, but since my daughter is really getting into things and she's even climbing on this, I decided to go ahead and just make it pretty simple. So I just have these black picks hanging out here. I'm not really sure what they're called. They kind of remind me of Billy's hair from Hocus Pocus, but I don't know. And then this white jar, we have this spider decal on it. And usually I use this white vase for many things throughout the year. I just put this little spider decal on it for Halloween. And then this beaded garland is actually, I made this last year for my Hocus Pocus theme, and I stuck it here. It's just some little skulls. You drill holes in them, and then those beads are actually something I inherited, a piece of costume jewelry that I used on this, and then I put tassels that I made with yarn. So the tray it's on is just a mirror, and you can see my daughter's little fingerprints on it. She's already getting a hold of it. It's really hard to keep her fingers off of anything shiny. She's like her mama. So that's the coffee table, and hopefully once we get the new couch in, it's going to be centered with the fireplace. So I have one more little pillow to show you right here. Another skeleton pillow or skull pillow with some bling on it. And now I'm going to take you to see the mantle. So this is always a struggle for me. As you can see, there's not much clearance between the TV and the mantle. And by the way, I have on the TV right now, it's just something on YouTube. It's one of those backdrops, one of those Halloween backdrops. I'm sorry for the lights beaming off of it. But so I'll take you through what's on the fireplace. So first off, I just have, you saw this in my fall home tour if you were subscribed back then, or if you are a subscriber. This is a vase that was previously mirror mosaic, and I did this paint technique where I took some baking soda and black acrylic glossy paint, painted it on here, and now it looks very much like leather. It's pretty cool. And I'm loving it. And so for fall, I had some eucalyptus in here with this pampas grass. I took that out and I just stuck in these spiders because it kind of reminds me of a spider web. This is real dried pampas grass. So then all these spiders I have, and they're just these little decals that I got off of Amazon, and they're kind of going this direction, up and up and around and around into the built-ins. So that's a little fun spider trail moment there, if that's a thing. So now I'll just take you left to right. This mantle is pretty simple. It's just skulls, and I'm trying to avoid my light flaring off of the mirrors. So sorry about that. It's just a bunch of skulls, and these 2 silver ones with the boxwood balls in them are from Dollar Tree Plus this year. And Dollar Tree Plus is basically, it has things that cost up to $5, I believe. These were $3 each, and I thought they were cute. And I stuck some boxwood balls in them because it kind of mimics what we have going on up here with our boxwood topiaries. So it works. And then I have this banner here that says Happy Halloween, and it's from Hobby Lobby. A few years back, they don't sell Halloween anymore, but you could still take their fall stuff and make it spooky, you know, paint it black, add a face to it, whatever. So then down here, I just have this big skull and these candles flanking it inside of and these crystals are always here. And this fireplace is kind of dirty right now, but we used it a lot. We had a freeze, and I just never got around to cleaning it because this is Texas, and we don't really deal with using fireplaces. But it's spooky, so it's okay. It's not perfect. That is the fireplace, and now I will take you to the left side of the built-ins. So over here, I just have this picture of me and my daughter from Halloween last year. Funny story with this picture, a neighborhood little girl thought that I was just holding a creepy doll. And a couple seconds later, she realized that it was a real baby, and it was pretty cute. That's okay. My baby is a little baby doll. So I just have these 2 pumpkins here. And then over here, I've got this skeleton hanging out in a branchy tree with some other skeletons. It's just a fun little sculptural Halloween moment here. So on the right side of the built-ins, I already showed you the spiders going into the bookshelf. And then here, I always like to do something different here. And this is this urn. I like to change it out. I would just put a bunch of black picks in it. There's another one with scorpions in there. And then I talked about these skeletons in part 1 about how to make them. I found them on TikTok, and they're just Dollar Tree DIYs. And you should check that out if you want to know more. I don't want to get into it again for people who've already seen that. But they're cool. They look like Headless Horseman type nod. So that's fun. And then they're holding up well too. I did them like 4 weeks ago now, or 3 weeks ago. So then I have these black and white striped pumpkins here. And then there's a picture of our family last year. We did try to dress up as Adam's family. It came out okay. My baby girl was so cute. We made her Wednesday. You can't really see her in this picture. I'll pop a picture here so you can see her. But our 2 boys were Pugsleys, but this is very last minute. And like I said, we had a newborn, so we were pretty tired, and you know. Anyway, that is the living room. So I am looking forward to sharing the new couch with you guys. I'll take you upstairs. In part 1, I showed you guys this whole spider web deal. And I want to take you up there and show you the whole thing and what else I have going on for the kids. That's fun up there. But also I just wanted to point out really quickly, in part 1, I went through my apothecary. And if you haven't seen that one yet, it's going to be linked at the end of the video, and I'll link it in the comments below. You should definitely check it out. And there's a couple other moments I shared too. So let's go upstairs. So then as you're going upstairs, you come through the cobweb, and it's just right to where we don't hit our heads on it. And me and my husband are tall, so I don't know how we manage that. But so here's our spider, spooky spider. And yes, now I'm using this skeleton hand to point out things. It's more fun up here. And then I pan around, and I have just this little moment here with these are white Christmas branches. But I stuck them in this jar, and I put these bats on there from the Dollar Tree. I think it looks cute. And then I just have this like big jar, and I wrap some of that black cheesecloth around it. And then as you come up the stairs, there's this whole niche moment here that I tried to make fun for the kids. You can see there's a little trick-or-treat sign, some of that black netting again to make it more spooky. And there's a little skeleton. He's posed silly, like he's like chilling in his coffin. And then up here, I have this was a little DIY from last year for my Hocus Pocus entryway. This is I Smell Children, which, you know, is funny because the kids, you know, their rooms are upstairs. So then these two little skeletons with the blinking eyes are from Dollar Tree Plus this year, and they're cute. I like the lights for the kids. And then this little guy, he is a pumpkin holder from Amazon, and I just stuck this little jack-o'-lantern on there that he's so cute. And then up top we have this floral arrangement with the purple rose with a spooky eye, some boxwood green just to add a little fun to it. Got some, oh look, they're gonna hold hands. Some skeletons poking out, and then some black roses. And then there's another one of those beware signs that I have downstairs from, I think in the first part I said it was from Walmart, but it's from Dollar Tree. And then there's a black and white pumpkin. I love this one. So that's this little moment here. And I stuck a little spider up there too. So then as you go over to our boys' rooms, there's this whole little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin patch vibe going on. And I tried to make these, like each pumpkin represents one of our kids in the middle. So like this one's our oldest son, Aiden. He just turned 13 and he's just so sweet. And then this is our daughter, Thea, with a little witch's hat on. She's a little spooky, or a little, we're not sure she's sneaky yet. But our other son, Blake, is very sneaky. So this is his pumpkin. And also, the main thing I love about this little display for the kids, and I'll show you this, what it looks like with the lights off. But I have these hanging candles here that definitely give off some Harry Potter vibes. So, I don't know. These are from Walmart. They're LED. There's only one pack left. I actually want to buy more. They're just battery operated and they're on a timer. So they'll come on and off every day at the same time until they run out of batteries, obviously. So I just have some lights wrapped around the banister here. And I have these branchy, black sparkly branches from Home Depot, which I was surprised to find those there. And then they're just in these, both of them are in these vases, and I put these cool little tapestries, I guess, from Walmart, and they're vintage looking, and I think they're so fun. This one's a little pumpkin head guy holding a skull, and then this one over here is another pumpkin wearing a pumpkin costume, but also is a witch. So, I don't know. I love it. They're so cute. And then I have this little skeleton in the middle here and some pictures of our boys from when they were a lot younger of Halloween costumes in the past. And I think that's fun. And then I have this little chihuahua skeleton here. One of our sons keeps asking us to get a chihuahua. And it's like, okay, here's your chihuahua. And then I just want to point out in the back here too, I have this, I'm calling her my Zen witch. But just a little moment over there. I'm going to have fun for Christmas in this area. I've never really done it before, but I think it's going to be awesome.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.